We are Zack Snyder stans on this channel. Not for his plots, but for his style, his cinematography, slow motion, and actual film length. And this movie was absolutely no exception. So let's get into what's not that bad about BVS, Batman v Superman. Welcome to another episode of It's Not That Bad with me, Jared, where we take Zack Snyder films, we really dissect it, and try to justify that it's watchable, that it's not a waste of time. Anyways, everyone hated this movie. I even watched the Ultimate Edition, and I wanted to cry. But you know what? We're here to dissect the good that comes from this movie and try to tell everyone that the Rotten Tomatoes score wasn't deserved. At least should have been higher. Like, critics should have liked it more. That 28% of critics should have liked it more. But I'm going to tell you why it doesn't deserve the score on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. It should have been more well liked by the audience, for sure. That's sarcasm, but you know what? Like, just go with it. I'm gonna tell you what's good to try and convince you otherwise, because that's what we do on this channel. Number one, the portrayal of rich people is absolutely hilarious. I mean, in this movie, we literally have a guy that dresses like a bat, and he's fighting crime, and he's branding people now. This is a rich guy that likes to brand people, and he isn't really shown like saving anyone except for like the beginning of the film. He has all these cool cars, the planes, the gadgets, the suits. He has all of this just for vigilante work, and is also trying to kill the strongest guy on the planet for absolutely no reason. And then as he's about to kill him, he actually like stops and thinks to himself, our moms have the same name. And then the other rich guy in this movie, Lex Luthor, uses his money to bribe and extort people. He hires people to kill anyone that gets in his way. He throws this gala just to get Batman, the other crazy rich guy, to take the bait on him getting the kryptonite, and using Bruce essentially to try and kill Superman. Not to mention, like, he is the one that got the kryptonite in the first place. Why wouldn't he use it to kill Superman himself, but just uses another vigilante, another crazy rich guy to do it? Has this weird ritualistic but semi-relaxing time on an alien spaceship creating Doomsday, and does all of this just to, again, try and kill Superman. There's like absolutely no motivation that I can see from Lex Luthor apart from he just hates Superman because he's strong and powerful. Rich people, I just wonder what their lives are like. What goes through their mind here? But maybe what we're really here to watch the movie for is the life lessons, that no matter how much money and time that you put into taking down the strongest, the goodest guy in the room, you can't do it. At least not with money. You can do it with his own DNA, essentially, and like make him look bad in front of people. That's what Zack Snyder was trying to teach us, I think. Number two, the real lesson of this movie is how males aren't good at showing their love, but they're just like good at talking about it. We got to remember that the true heart of this movie is the relationship between our two heroes. They're just two guys that, you know, at least try and do good, but also guys that love their moms. One of their moms, Batman's, obviously, one of their moms is dead, which is extremely sad. That we feel that emotion in this movie. While Superman's mom will be dead if they don't do anything about it. And that's where this relationship really starts. And somehow, like, Batman really feels like he can come back from this like weird dark side thing that he's trying to do just by trying to save this other guy's mom, this other random guy that he barely knows but is now like super best friends with because, you know, he tries to save his mom. And the reason he tries to save this other guy's mom is because this mom shares a name with his mom, who's dead. And so that just somehow is like meaningful and really impactful for Bruce in this mindset. And the thing is, like, both of them are pretty emotionally closed off with like other people in their life because, you know, they're both constantly busy, they're doing things, they're saving people. They share this like really intimate moment where like Batman's like stabbing Superman with a kryptonite spear. And then Batman's like, oh, like, I'm about to kill you. And Superman's like, save Martha. And then Batman's like, Martha, my mom? Superman's all like, no, my mom. And Batman's like, oh, because they have the same name, like, she's my mom too. I'm glad they had that really emotional moment between them, because that was a lot of depth that they went through in like the 2 or 3 seconds that they had that interaction. And that's like probably the most vulnerable that either of them have ever been since they were like children. They probably would have both benefited from a trauma therapist, but like this bromance just starting to bloom is kind of a cute thing, you know? Number 3, they pack a lot into this movie, and it gives you the value that you never really wanted. This movie is like getting McDonald's fries. You get a large, but you don't end up eating it because you can't finish it. And that's how I felt in this movie. It was packed with everything. You got more bang for your buck because, I mean, I watched the extended edition and it was like almost 3 hours long. And that's kind of like, it's kind of how like the end portion for me was like me not being able to finish my McDonald's fries. Like I get maybe halfway done through my fries, maybe 3/4 of the way, and then I'm like, oh, I'm done. And then you kind of just throw away the fries. That's what the Doomsday portion felt like. I got my fill and I was like, oh, I'm full. I don't think I'm gonna eat anymore. And then Doomsday comes out and I'm like, oh man, I really gotta eat this, and like you regret eating it. But again, it's more bang for your buck. It's like the dollar menu, the McValue. You paid a premium price and you got more than you bargained for. This took me 3 separate watches, but you know, we did it. We made it through. And somehow, this movie is still mildly entertaining. So there's that.